Hey everybody, it's Mr. Marshall here at Stony Lane. I have a beautiful book for you today. This is a book that is a story, but it's also kind of like what some people would say is a story behind a story. You know how like sometimes you might hear people say that things happen for a reason. This book is all about that. Okay, and it's a story that's embedded in beautiful music. Okay, so let's take a look. This is a story by Mo Willems and Amber Wren. Mo Willems wrote the score or the words. He's the author. And Amber Wren, it says performance. She drew the pictures. She was the illustrator. Okay. And so that tells us right now that this is going to be a story about music, and it's called Because. I hope you enjoy this book the way that I do. Because look at this beautiful end paper. This is music that was written by Franz Schubert. He's a famous musician. He lived a long, long time ago. Okay, because a man named Ludwig wrote beautiful music. Do you know who that is? That's Ludwig van Beethoven. Have you heard of him? Famous musician. A man named Franz was inspired to create his own. That's Franz Schubert, who we just saw. Yep, Schubert. Okay. Because many years later, people wanted to hear Franz's beautiful music, they formed an orchestra. Because a man had practiced since he was a kid, he was asked to join. Because a woman studied night and day, she too was asked to play. Because many others loved and practiced their instruments, there were enough musicians. Because someone created a poster about Franz's music, tickets were sold. Because the train conductor stopped the train at Grand Concert Hall, the orchestra conductor arrived. Because the orchestra librarian had copies of the score, the orchestra rehearsed. Because workers checked the lights and the seats and swept the floors, the grand hall was ready. Because the time had come, the ushers opened the doors. And because someone's uncle caught a cold, someone's aunt had an extra ticket for someone special. Because the usher helped the aunt and her special guest, they found their seats. There's the special guest. Do you see her? Because everyone was there to hear beautiful music, it was quiet. And they are. In row C, seat 14, sat the girl with the uncle's ticket. She heard the beautiful music written by a man named Franz, and it changed her. the girl was changed. Look at her. Isn't that a beautiful way that the illustrator shows that she's changed? Look at that, showing the wrong one. And from that moment on, the girl learned everything she could about music. Soon, she started to write music too, because, like Franz, the young woman had something to share. Over time, the woman became very good because she worked very hard. One night, her music was discovered because she was also very lucky. Then she was invited to perform her music in the grand concert hall because so many people wanted to hear it. Her composition was dedicated to the uncle in row C, seat 14, because it was his ticket that had brought her there. And that night, someone else was changed. See what she named that? The Cold. That is how it happens. And that is the end. Every little thing matters, doesn't it? I hope you like that. I'll see you next time.